Hello.
Morning.
We're just leaving Lagos after a lovely night in our super cheap apartment. It was great.
And it was an apartment.
Yeah. And now we're, full apartment. Yeah, it was lovely.
There.
Yeah, happily. And now we're on the promenade, walkway, boardwalk, whatever in Lagos. And pretty quiet right now. But we're heading for Algarve, where we'll have lunch, and where we stayed for a month 14 years ago. And then we're gonna go to Albufeira, where we're gonna camp and meet friends from Perth, Ontario. Rick and Carolyn. Yeah. So this is the friends and family part 2. Friends and family tour.
The only one.
Yeah, the only stop. Ooh, the only stop. Just about hit a lamppost. All right, that's it for now. See you on the road.
Ciao.
No, we're not making it down the stairs. Okay, back to the drawing board. Storks? Yeah. Carvoeiro at like a 45-degree angle. This is the little village I stayed in when I was 7 years old, and when I was 47 something. Electric scooter leave us in its dust on the hill. Jeepers. Oh, it gets narrow. Car back. Yeah. but it feels like a park. Good morning.
Hello.
We are heading out of Albufeira camping, and it's a super wind. We're heading north into the interior, away from the coast and away from the Algarve, and towards Évora, which is a few days ride away, but and into unknown parts where we've never been. So that'll be kind of fun. We're also trying to avoid a headwind today. Yesterday's headwind is also today's very strong easterly. Oh look, a papaya tree. And a doggy. Last night we went out for supper with Rick and Carolyn, friends from Perth. It was lovely, and had pizza, and yeah, very nice pizza, and a nice little beach town, a surfing school spot. Lovely. And I forgot to say, the night before we went out for tapas in Lagos, and that was really nice. Some Portuguese wine and delicious tapas. It was good. So we're definitely not roughing it like we did on our Cross Canada ride. Although yesterday's ride was tough against the wind and up steep, short hills, but steep, crazy steep. And today we should be in for some more climbing, but into the mountains. Yep. Anyway, here's one. Anyway, we'll keep you posted as we go. Thank you. Just us and the dog. So we're on a bigger highway now, just because our little highways disappear, and this takes us straight north to our destination. So we're not fighting a wind today, which is significant. I just wanted to say a quick word about the traffic. The Portuguese drivers, in our experience so far, have been super courteous, very patient. Cars are smaller, of course, but the roads are narrower, so kind of probably ends up being the same amount of space, but they're very used to narrow spots, and they slow right down or wait or whatever. So it's been really good. We had read some reviews of people saying they pass close and fast, but at least in our experience, they've been really good. Now we're on a higher speed place, but we've got a giant shoulder here, so things are all good. Not to go east today. We have to hang on to our bikes just standing still. Well, luckily right now it's a tailwind. It's crazy. Yeah. Nuts. Santana da Serra. Like the restaurant might be closed on Sundays. Capital do Porto, Alentejano. Good morning. Here we are at the Hotel Romba in Urique. I think that's how you say it.
I don't know.
We just had a lovely stay.
Yeah, great little place.
Yep.
Aldi right there. That's always handy. Grocery store, that is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it was a Sunday night and not much was open.
Nope. Yeah, great spot. Free breakfast. Well,
yeah, included.
breakfast included.
Breakfast included. Where are we off to today?
We're off to Ferreira de Alentejo.
Oh, Alentejo.
Alentejo.
The province, right.
Yes. Yeah, that's where we're going. What did I say it was? 75 or something?
Yeah, but not super hilly, eh?
No.
That's good. All right, and a little cooler this morning and a little wetter. It rained overnight.
It rained last night. We weren't in our tent.
No, and it's very calm at the moment. So let's hit the road.
Yep.
No. We got someone following us anyway. We are beside a huge solar panel farm. Can't see how big it is from here, but we could from the castle view, what do you call it? Lookout. There we go. The castle lookout yesterday. It's hectares and hectares of solar panels, which makes sense in such a sunny country. And it's nice and flat. Yep. Where there's mountains, there's windmills, and where it's flat, solar panels. They're embracing sustainable, renewable energy. Where the acceso local comes to a dead end. Huh. And we're not allowed out on the highway. Hmm. The problem is this is a so-called bigger highway, and we saw one of those no bikes, no cows signs, but our local access seems to just vanish. So just hope the GNR doesn't come along and give us a ticket. GNR, the National Police Force. We'll just go fast. Oh yeah? Alright, let's see how this goes. It's as big and wide as yesterday's. It's no different than yesterday's highway, but this one says no bikes, so it's a level up a national highway auto route. Alright, our gamble paid off. We've evaded the police. Is there somebody coming? Highway, the auto route peels off here and we keep going, but I think we're okay. So we're on the N123, which is where we want to be, but we'd rather be over there on that local access road, but oh, do we have an exit here? Hey, we found one. Oh yeah, this next part says no bikes again. And no tractors and cows and wagons. Okay, that's good. A little confusing sometimes. Can you hear that squeak, squeak, squeak? That's my... Shannon can hear it, I can hear it. And if you can hear it in the background, I think you can. It's annoying as anything, and I apologize. I damaged my seat trying to take the seat and seat post off when we were flying out in Montreal. It's just totally bonded to the frame. I never managed to get it out, and I bent the nose of my Brooks saddle in the process, so it's not seated properly. And so with every pedal stroke, it squeaks. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix that, but we'll have to wait till we get home. But annoying. And the good news is, if you're an eagle-eyed viewer, you'll notice I don't have a weird antenna-like mirror on my helmet. I managed to find a a proper mirror that fits these handlebars in a French, or in a Decathlon sports store in Albufeira. So that's great. It's way better, much easier to see, much safer. Portimao, sorry, not Albufeira, Portimao. Anyway, those are the two big newses. The landscape here is completely different. Flat-ish and open. And the road is dead straight. Fighting a headwind today, you can see by those flags. Grazing amongst the cork trees. It's a whole grove of cork trees on both sides of the road here. Beautiful. Just having a...
Should have had the pastel nata as well.
Yeah. Our snacks are the amazing oranges, little tangerines, local. Oh man, they are so good. And local fresh figs, and those little custard tarts, the pastel de nata.
We already ate that part.
Yeah. Yeah. We are not. We're not surviving on peanut butter and bagels only. That's for sure. Going through substantially different looking areas, not just agriculturally but geographically. Flat and rolling and flat again, but completely different here still. So we're heading for a campsite tonight, Parque de Campismo. And oh, it's gonna get rough. And we're on a lake, the first lake we've seen in Portugal, but it's a dam-created lake, and now we're riding the dam to get to the campsite. This is rustic. I think we're finally here. Oh, I see a camper. Oh, that's American style. What the heck? That's weird. We haven't seen a camper trailer in this whole trip. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're here. There we go. We're here.
We found somewhere to sit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if did we mention that these campgrounds and European campgrounds never have picnic tables.
Yeah.
So
for us, it's not. And we didn't bring our chairs this time, so we're kind of stuck.
And sometimes they'll have a multi-use area where there are it's somewhere you know you can sit, but they're not meant for the campsites.
Yeah.
So, but this is a restaurant. This is where we were last night, where we had our beer and French fries, and so there's no one here yet. So we're just using it instead.
Yeah. And it's a beautiful morning. It was a gorgeous sunrise. It's a little chilly now, as you might be able to tell by the toques and puffy jackets. Coolest night so far, I imagine. I think.
It says it was 10 degrees.
Yeah,
it is 10 degrees now.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like that. Anyway, so we're off to Évora today, and we're going to spend a couple of nights there and be more touristy than we have been.
It'll be our first day of not cycling.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess it is. Oh, yeah. And for those who followed us in Canada, and if you remembered our little cream problems crossing the country, not being able to find cream that would stay fresh in the heat. Well, here they have UHT creamers, like little coffee creamers from your diner, but they're UHT stuff, so they stay good.
And I got them at the grocery store.
Yeah, just at the grocery store, nowhere special. So, yay! But also, we're drinking coffee in the shops without cream, so that cafe americano or espressos, because it's so rich and tasty. It's so good. Anyway, we're adapting. And here's a bit more of the view. It's lovely here. All right, we're off to Évora in a little bit. Ciao. Yep. Got a long way to go. Here's the mayor of the town. Super steep streets. Cork trees everywhere you see. Look. We've been, oh wow, we're tiring our tires. We've been riding on this road. They've been repaving. In this section, we can feel the heat coming off it. Getting close to Évora. We just went past a little airport, but it'll get a little busier here as we approach the city. We got a car back. Why are you stopping? Went from a tiny little side road to what feels like a highway. Here we are at Parque de Campismo